We continue to follow developments in a raging fire that displaced hundreds of people inside a Chattanooga high-rise apartment building. Good evening. Thanks for watching News Channel 9 at 5. I'm Calvin Sneed.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. The nearly 250 residents forced out of their homes overnight have since been separated into two separate shelters in Chattanooga. News Channel 9's Jerry Askin joins us live tonight at one of those shelters with reaction from the many frustrated residents. Jerry.
Well, hey, Calvin, Latricia, a horrible day for many of these residents here. As you can imagine, for the past 18 hours, many of them have called the rec center here home. Now, I want to show you all these cots over here first. Here's where many of these residents have been forced to sleep for these past few hours. Now, if you pan over here now, you'll be able to see this long line where now several residents are waiting for dinner.
We're hoping to get back home as soon as possible.
And today we learned it may be up to 5 days before Johnny Newsome and his two stepdaughters can return home. They joined nearly 100 people last night forced to sleep on cots at this Brainerd Rec Center. Another 100 or so were sheltered at the East Brainerd Church of Christ. Around 10 o'clock last night, residents of Patten Towers were forced out of their homes by a fire, which all began in the basement.
At first it was kind of confusing. Didn't nobody know what was going on. They just thought it was a transformer, something had blown.
Today we watched as volunteers from the Red Cross and Salvation Army provided lunch for the residents, many who are elderly and disabled. We even saw a Carter bus making several trips to and from Patten Towers for folks to get their medications.
Finally got to go in and get a few things, and that, I couldn't get my insulin because it's burnt.
And you can imagine what it's like for the tons of residents who sat around today waiting to find out when they can return home.
I would like for management and ownership to come up to the plate and really, truly let us know what's exactly going on. I mean, we big boys, big girls, we can handle the situation. It's kind of good to know what's really, truly going on.
And today we asked emergency officials what's the holdup. They say it's not so much fire damage, but...
And obviously, electricity is the main concern. So we're just waiting for the electricity to be restored so that these residents can go back to their place of living.
For now, Johnny Newsome and his family are hoping for the best, but as you can imagine, still frustrated.
Not being able to lay at home and sleep overnight. Otherwise, everything is all right.
And you can see now residents kind of sitting around now eating dinner. We're told it may be up to 5 days before these residents can return home. You can certainly help these families by heading over to NewsChannel9.com and clicking on this story. For now, we are live here at the Brainerd Rec Center. I'm Jerry Askin, News Channel 9.